Hey y'all, thank you for clicking on the channel. This is the Eccentric Mystic. Um, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 because I just don't know how not to do that. Even when I intend to keep something to myself, like if it's not that pertinent, I end up not doing that. I end up sharing. So I'm about to be real 100 and say and let y'all know that I am about to try and knock out a whole bunch of recordings. Uh, in a short period of time because I have some, I'm saying free time, but also some just more of an ability to do some readings in my place. I did one this morning as I was sitting by the water after I left the gym, and now I just have some free space to be able to do my readings the way that I like to and to project my voice. I've been wanting to do that until I get a microphone. Well, even still, I'm gonna have to project, but I need a microphone still. But oftentimes, I'll be doing my readings in the morning when I'm being, it's like early in the morning, have neighbors and being considerate, even though they probably can't hear me, then again, they probably can. I'm just a very considerate person. So, what this means is I'm doing these readings like all in advance. Usually, I prefer to do the readings in real time and then post like right away. But instead, I'm about to do as many readings as I can for this week. That's what I'm about to do because I just know I more than likely won't have the ability to record the way that I like to during this week. So I will be scheduling these readings out. So I'm gonna let you know that this one is for Monday, March 30th, which is a significant day, and I want to note the date because numbers tell energy as well. They speak on the energy too. Monday the 30th of March. This is going to be an important day for even myself because the number three sticks out. Number one, I was born on the 30th, but in January, not March. But I will tell you that with the energy or with the lesson and main thing going on in my life, the 30th is significant because last year something important happened on the 3rd of March. Something very important happened on the 3rd of March um, um, with a person that I am in a connection with, uh, where the connection is teaching me or is growing me, right? It's like, it's not a relationship. We're not together. We ain't even in a situationship, but a tie was created, okay? And so, and I am in the process of undoing that tie. But as I do that, there are still lessons that I take from the tie, especially because I am convinced that this is a past life connection, um, and one that, as far as I can see currently, will not be continuing on this lifetime. All right, so last year, something happened on March 3rd with that person. It was probably the most apparent display of his arrogance that I had witnessed by that point. Like on that day, we had a big argument. Probably the first big argument of a few that we had while in touch because we are not in touch anymore. He's blocked. But that day, we had an argument. And I remember something that he said that was so disrespectful before he hung up in my face. Hung up in my face because what I eventually realized was he was shirking accountability, for his actions as a grown man, as a very grown man and a father of children, like shirking responsibility, accountability for his actions. And it was something that basically caused a rift in our connection, and we didn't speak for months after that. So, anyways, because of the way life works, and especially in my life, I recognize cycles having had occurred over the years. This is a situation where, um, like right now, I feel I'm in a fight to not repeat a cycle with this person. Um, and I say fight because I do believe and feel that this person wants to push to redo the cycle, and I'm not down for it. So the reason that the 30th is important is because 30 breaks down to threes. So it's basically the same energy. Different year, but the same energy. And what I've learned is that people, especially this person, will try things, the same things, over and over again. And the thing is, because last year around this time we weren't in touch, we weren't in contact, I feel like there could be something new that could be coming my way. I also feel like it's in relation to a dream that I had. All right, and so just a heads up, the energy I'm reading is primarily of mine, though I know that it is very possible for others to relate. So the first card that came out is the Emperor. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's look at the Oracle card that came out first. It's in the world, not of the world, and it's reversed. 34. So, in the world, not of the world. I know that I would describe that for myself, right? Being in the world, not of the world. And yet, this is reversed. And so, I feel like this could be picking up on someone, perhaps that person, who exists in this world and is of this world, because the in the world, not of the world, is reversed. And so I just heard like they're not learning, you know, they're not learning. All right. So March 30th energy, the first three cards that I'm gonna I'm gonna let all the cards come out as I speak more on this oracle card. Um in oh wait, this is the wrong deck. In the world, not of the world. So in the world, not of the world, that means, typically you are of divine vibration, divine frequency. You know, people who use the terminology of chosen, earth angel. Um, I relate to that energy. But this energy is of the reverse. So this is like anti all that energy. This is not, this is the opposite, right? So when I'm tapping into the energy for, shit, I hate when the cards fall. Um, when I tap into the energy for March 30th, I really hate when they fall because I have a hard time picking them up. um, yeah, I get energy of in the world, not of the world. So, well, opposite of in the world, not of the world. So somebody who is of the world, right? Somebody who is of the world. Okay. And I'm gonna get nine cards out. The first card that came out is the Emperor card. Okay. But the Emperor next to the Three of Swords. I will be honest with y'all and say that I did feel like the person that I was dealing with, the person I'm talking about, I felt like that was somebody who was meant to be an emperor, right? I felt like that was somebody who was meant to, yeah, like meant to be an emperor, like meant to be a leader, somebody who came off as a leader. But so this is showing up as somebody who's in emperor energy. Typically, I would take somebody in emperor energy as just 100%. Like right away, you're good. But in the world, not of the world. Reverse, meaning you are of the world. You're in the world and you're of the world. And so that gives me like shit, emperor energy in the world and of the world. To me, that's like devil energy. That's like, yeah, it's like devil energy. It's like the devil is the Lord of the earth type of stuff, right? Like the real God of the world, for real, for real. Like we know how that goes. Um, but the Emperor next to the Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting like, okay, March 30th. Let's take that in relation to last year. I'm getting like this person could be coming with a broken heart trying to make an offer in this Emperor energy. Um, but one thing that did cross my mind is Emperor energy, as in you are the head of a household somewhere and you're broken hearted over there. So you can't try and bring an offer, or, it's not right for you to try and offer something to someone else emotionally, to financially, whatever, in a broken-hearted space, while, being the head of a household or a family unit or something. That did cross my mind. Like, this person coming in this emperor energy only because he is the male head of a family unit. He's the father of something. You know what I mean? He's in a relationship. Knight of Wands is the energy below that, so that lets me know like that hidden energy, that inner energy below this Emperor energy. That's literally like you're still kind of in that Knight of Wands, that quick in and out energy. It's not stable. It's not King of Pentacles type shit. You know what I mean? So it kind of just reveals the truth of someone. Um, at this point, I want to say hiding behind a mask, but at this point, I feel like there's no more mask to hold up. There's no more mask to hold up. I honestly feel like a clarity, a truth being shown through. Obviously, if this is my situation, this is somebody who I've already begun to see through. That's why with this card that came out that said, "In the world, not of the world," it's like I already know now that you are of the world. Like I'm not. I don't move in the energy of in the world and of the world. Like, no, no. That's why I created my home as a sacred space. That's why I um move in this way throughout life that you could probably describe as like lone wolf energy. But, it's something that it keeps me protected, it keeps me safe. You know what I mean? Of the world, you get along with the energy of this world. You get along with the um well, first of all, let's just call it, because the word that just came to mind was that of patriarchy, right? Like this world has thrived in the area of patriarchy. This is somebody who benefits off of patriarchy. This is, and who I'm sure looks to do so. I also see the Three of Wands upright, waiting on something to come through. Queen of Swords reversed, but a bold-faced liar. Bold-faced liar. That, like, not even just, it doesn't even have to be King of Swords reverse. I feel like it's because um this could be an energy of somebody trying to come off softer, right? Or um maybe softer than the king, but you're still in the reverse, right? Queen of Swords reverse. I also see the Ace of Wands, King of Wands, and Two of Cups. Definitely, let me calm down. Hold on. I said that this person was in a relationship. I said that this person was brokenhearted in another situation, but coming and trying to offer something. But I'm getting, however, you have an attachment to a Queen of Swords reverse. Um, that's a Two of Cups situation. It's upright. It's alive. It's not dead. You know what I mean? But you are, oh, Ace of Wands as well. Like, it's either a new beginning, a pregnancy, hmm, King of Wands, and you the Pappy, right? Like, let me see. Yeah, okay, because this is what I'm getting. Like, one thing that keeps me with perspective of me being not of the world. One thing that helps me keep that perspective and maintain my perspective and my grounding in that state of being, I'll be honest, is that I don't have any children. That so not having any children, which means I don't have any like bloodline, um, emotional, financial, physical attachments to anybody else. When you have a child with somebody, that really does attach you to somebody else, right? So that, and I feel like, say if me and this person who's of the world were to have children, so you're of the world, I'm not, but now in a way I am because, we now have this obligation to one another. And so I'm getting that, like someone who was called to be an emperor. And I know I'm using my story. I guess I'll use my story and my experience to reference, but you can always relate. This is not a very unique story. It's not a unique situation, I don't think, at least. But it's like this person called to be an emperor. Um, I'm seeing all these upright cards. The only reverse card, to be honest with you, is the Queen of Swords reverse. So I get that that's somebody else that this person is attached to. And with this Ace of Wands, King of Wands, both upright, this Two of Cups, I'm getting that there is a relationship here. But with this Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Wands is not relationship energy, right? Like Knight of Wands is not relationship energy. So here's this person in this Knight of Wands energy trying to offer this Ace of Pentacles energy, um, outward, away from this situation is the way I see this Ace of Pentacles, trying to offer this offer. And you know what's crazy? In my last reading, I talked about my revelation or download of me receiving a bad offer and how I've been expecting for it to come up in different ways, how it already has shown up in particular ways, and I'm expecting for it to come up in other ways, in the near future. So now I feel like, yeah, that there's this Three of Hearts, I'm sorry, there's this Three of Swords situation that this emperor is in because it's Two of Cups upright. The only thing that's reversed is this Queen of Swords reversed, and so that would definitely explain the Three of Swords. It's this Queen of Swords reversed who put this Three of Swords in this emperor's heart, who wants to go and offer this pentacles or whatever to something else outside of this energy that he is in. But unfortunately, in order to do that, he has to get into Knight of Wands energy or utilize his Knight of Wands energy, which means you're not being honest, you're not being forthcoming, you know what I mean? That's why I said this kind of emperor of this person. Like, you're only an emperor because you are the head of something and perhaps also the father of something alongside this Queen of Swords reverse. This Ace of Wands is given that. It's given that next to this Ace of Wands, you are the King of Wands. You are the father. That's what I'm getting. That this Ace of Wands is a baby. And in a Two of Cups situation, the Two of Cups is just giving me confirmation, I feel, or the fact that this is a relationship. And here you have this person who you were called to be an emperor, and so you will be that emperor up in this situation that you have created with, yes, this Queen of Swords reverse. Yes. I'm getting this is somebody who cheats, wants to cheat, has cheated. But in this space with this person, Two of Cups upright, perhaps you come in correct with this situation that you have created, despite the fact that you're feeling brokenhearted and hurt, you know, loss of love. But unfortunately, even even so, I can also get that you were in the Knight of Wands energy going towards this Queen of Swords reverse energy. And so thus what happened is y'all had a baby. King King of Wands with this Two of Cups. Like I'm getting you showed up, and that's cool. Because if you create something, you create a child, you have to become, you got to be responsible. You got to take care of your responsibilities. So that's kind of what I'm getting. And with me starting the reading, with focusing on the 30th, the March 30th. What is that? 3, 6, 7. That's interesting because, well, that equals up to 7. 3, 4, 5. Change. March 30th, if you use the number 3 for March, like most people do, the date does add up to 7, and this number on the Oracle card is 34, which is equals 7. The in the world, not of the world, reverse. It's almost like somebody has created their empire. Um, it's based like earlier I was at the gym and something came through to me and I texted to myself so that I wouldn't forget it. And it was you can't uh what did I say? You can't build a solid future on a broken past. Let me see. Can't build a solid future on a broken foundation, aka past for foundation, right? So but you can build a future. But just how solid will it be, right? But see, this Two of Cups situation right here, alongside this Emperor energy, tells me that this person is in a commitment. And this Ace of Wands next to the King of Wands tells me there is a new beginning in terms of a new life, new baby, new child, whatever. Especially with that coming in right under the Knight of Wands energy. Like you was in Knight of Wands energy, and this is what you created with this Queen of Swords reverse. Yes, while you're still looking out on the horizons for um your what it is that you actually want, that doesn't make any sense. So you're looking to offer elsewhere, to be elsewhere. Um, but you're building over here. That doesn't make sense. And I feel like the Two of Cups upright below this Queen of Swords reverse does let me know this person is in a commitment. Whether it is what they want, I don't think it is, because the Three of Swords upright next to the Emperor energy, it's just kind of like I made my bed and now I gotta lie in it. And that's what's up. If that's the way you're gonna take responsibility, then do so. And I do feel like that this is what's happening in relation to March the 30th. The spotlight is on this emperor who has made their bed, has to lie in it. But I cannot lie to you. I feel like this person, perhaps on the 30th, is going to try and bring an offer elsewhere that is outside of what they have built. And yet that's not going to go over. But what we can do is look into what's going to happen with that Ace of Pentacles energy that he's looking to offer away from this um, situation that he has created for himself. And that'll be the next reading. I feel like I want to do it like that. I want to, you know, I hate trying to, you know, I hate when it's like random readings and it's like, oh, I don't know if this is related. I want them to be related. It's a storyline. I want to tell the story. Okay? So the next reading will be focused on, well, what's gonna happen with that Ace of Pentacles that he about to try to offer to somebody else. We're gonna figure out who he offering it to, and what's gonna happen with it. So thank you for listening. Till next time.